right, we're going to keep the offense going here. I ran into Von Miller. He looks great. I'm hearing great things. We talked to Josh Allen. We talked to a guy who's going to inherit a lot of targets in his second season, and he finally gets to ride his bike without training wheels here to camp in Dalton Kincaid. But now I got to brace myself. This is why I lift all them weights and drink all those energy drinks. It is time to present a delightful and honest Dion Dawkins. Here you are as one of the leaders on this team.
Yeah, man. I'm blessed to be who I am. I really am. I'm blessed to protect any quarterback that needs to be protected, which is mine, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's your boy. Want to talk about Josh a little bit?
Please.
He seems very at peace. He's running around with hubba hubba heart, circling his head saying love is love. What is up with this guy?
Love is love? Oh, look, my shirt says snow is love, right? It's just the lingo of that we have going. And Josh is in a good place, you know, like all the weight, all the stress, everything, it's lifted. You know, like we're just being free. Josh is being free. Josh is happy to be himself. And, you know, like he came into camp like with this different mindset in this year.
Yeah.
And I see it. And when you're around him and you can feel it. And, you know, 17, he's done a lot of things. And for the people to, you know, say certain things about him, he just let it all go. And now he's just out there just being who he is, and that's Josh Allen the Great.
I don't know how you do that, though. I want to understand because I feel like I'm talking to somebody who won a Super Bowl, and then you let it all go. And now we're here, and we got to the mountaintop, and we're good. What do you mean you let it all go? There's no y'all didn't get there, and you didn't win it, and that's the expectation. So how do you let it go?
We just let what people say go.
Okay.
Because, you know, every year, like, you have every critic, every analyst, everybody, and they're like, oh, it's the Bills or bust, it's win or bust, it's this or that, it's this and that, and it's, oh, the Bills they have the best team on paper, oh, they have the best team not on paper, and we're just like, bro, like, we are who we are, and we're going to do what we do, and that's win games, and we're going to keep knocking at that door, and we're going to, you know, eventually kick that door down. And that's why we're out here at practice, and that's why we're sweating, that's why we're grinding. Like, we grind to win it all. But, like, you know, there's a couple of greats in this league. And I tip my hat to the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes and those guys. But, like, we want a shot too. And we're going to do whatever it takes to try and get better every day.
To try and get better and knock at that door, something would have to change. Yeah. There's been some changes. So what has changed?
You know, I don't really think much changes. Like, I might sound crazy because, you know, everything has to change because we didn't win.
Maybe not.
I get that. But, you know, a lot of things have to flow. And I was never a believer in luck, but luck has to swing too. Luck has to swing. You know, like a ball is going to have to bounce just in our favor one time. A play might have to get, oh, they didn't throw the flag, something. We just have to keep doing what we do and maybe add a little bit more and just, you know, hope for a little bit of the football gods. But
now you're not saying that those back-to-back champions had luck, are you?
Absolutely not. They are a different type of team, but it's a great little thing. But like, I'm a fan. Like, I love football and I like people that play the game the right way. And honestly, I tip my hat to it. Like, you know, like, they beat us.
Yeah.
And if we're talking about them, and they beat us, and I'm happy. I'm blessed to be able to be at this organization and to get another shot at it, because that's what we do. We're up at that mitt, and we're swinging away at it.
Dan, there's so many changes, so many player changes.
This team is different.
What does that face when you say, is it I can't tell?
Well, we're still figuring out who is who, because these hot practices, these grinding days, you need to be here and be there, but like on time, and you need to speak and you need to catch, and like all that stuff, it shows throughout the duration of camp. And everybody tells on themselves. Eventually, everybody will tell on themselves, and everybody will show who they truly are. So, you know, it's kind of early in camp, but there's been a lot of flashes. And I know the offense is definitely excited about what we see. But I don't really look too much on the defensive side yet. I worry about the offensive guys first. But
Is this team better than last year's team?
every year it gets better. That's why Brandon Beane is who he is.
But why? Why is it better?
Because Brandon Beane put it all on
But
paper.
why? Not the Brandon Beane part of it, but why
Brandon
is this
Beane,
team stronger and has a better chance at that knocking at the door than last year?
I don't want to shoot anyone down,
Okay.
but when you have a lot of guys on a football team that are right at that cusp, that are trying to, get to that elite level player and to be like that guy, when you're trying to become him, like when you're trying to get paid and when you're trying to, take that next step, it's a room full of dogs. Everybody understands what they're up against and what they have to do to get what they got to get in life. And we have a lot of guys that are right at that cusp. And it's a good feeling to have a lot of guys that are just in a dogfight every day.
The whole thing is everybody eats, but I want you to tell me, put some love, give some love. Some what is it? Snow is love?
Snow is love.
Snow is love. Give some love to somebody on this offense with all of these changes.
Yeah, give some love. Man, I'm going to give a lot of love to Coach Cromer and Joe Brady. I think for coaches that do a good job and understand their players and allow their players to flourish in what they do well, it is the most beautiful thing that any player could ever like ask for. Because like me as a tackle, like realistically, I could be 6'4", 6'5" on a good day, right? Spencer Brown is 6'9", right? So why would you come to practice and coach Spencer the same way that you coach Dion?
It's fair.
Spencer is going to be able to do different things that would benefit him when I can do different things that benefit me. And I think that our coaches do a good job of maximizing everybody's potential the right way.
All-Pro Snow.
All-Pro
You
Snow.
mentioned Joe Brady. I'd like you to have a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah.
Is this going to be the year for the All-Pro nod?
It is, man. It is. It truly is. I got to cross that threshold. That is something that I want to do. That's something that I want to do for myself. But honestly, I want to do it for my quarterback.
Yeah.
If I'm an all-pro tackle for my quarterback, not that there's no excuses, but there's no excuses. Like, I was the best version of myself that I could be for my quarterback. And that's at my job. I'm a left tackle, and I plan on being the best player to ever protect for 17. Ever. Even when I'm gone, I want that kid to say, bro, I miss Dion.
Find somebody who looks at you the way that Dion wants to look at and protect Josh Allen. It is an amazing thing. You know what I want? I want the All-Pro for you. We're manifesting it. Joe Brady called it out. We love him. We love what he did, the impact he's had on the offense. I want you to get that ball and get in the end zone and do your thing.
Now, you are correct.
You haven't had it since 2019, babe.
I
What's
want to
up?
get in the end zone, too. I'm trying to party with the skinnies. I'm trying to party with them skinny boys, man. I got a couple dance moves for you.
What would you do?
Probably get a little Michael Jackson move on you. Probably even moonwalk. I'd even take my shoes off and run off the field.
I saw Vaughn.
I did too.
Walking in there. Yeah, I'm sure you did. You
Yeah.
see him every day. Sweaty as all get out, doing his thing out there, coming off an injury. You got a very close look at him. How is he doing?
I think Vaughn is back to the nightmare of causing fear on a football field.
Okay.
And I said this to him the other day that if he don't feel it, but he's back. Coach put up a play in the team meeting where Vaughn was just showing that Super Bowl MVP effort, and it's a beautiful thing to see after like a major injury. And I'm telling you, better get ready.
Why doesn't he think he's back?
Who?
You said he doesn't think he's back, but he is.
No.
Oh, he knows he's back.
Vaughn knows, but for example, right? Like Vaughn wasn't who he truly was at the end of last season yet.
Of course.
He was still healing. So we're only the lenses to really let him know who he really is, like how he's in practice and how he's showing up. And every day Vaughn is feeling more and more Vaughn. And you can just see it and you can feel it. Like he just got a different walk to him now.
Okay.
He don't got none of that, oh, I'm going to feel it out. Vaughn is just a heat-sinking missile, man. And 40 is back.
I have a hard one for you.
Talk to me.
I saw Trey White the other week.
Ooh, I called him the other day.
Yeah. I was so happy to see him. I love him. You love him too.
Trey White.
So he said he wants to pick off Josh. Y'all play them again this year. Or y'all play them this year.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that those fans will cheer for me if I pick off Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Would you cheer a little bit for Trey?
I would cheer for Trey. after the game, I would cheer for him on FaceTime.
Okay.
But, I just hope that Trey knows that he's behind enemy lines now. It's just like how I told Poyer. I said, there's plays and I'm going to pull around and I didn't get to hit you. So when I pull around and I hit you, then just know you got a different jersey on and I will talk to you after the game. So get ready. But I'm happy for Trey and Ikea and his family. Trey is a good dude, and if anybody could bounce back and get to the level that he was at, it's definitely Trey White.
I can't wait to see that. What's going on with the Dolphins? They're taking shots at you guys. Why is everyone taking shots at the Bills? John Smith said Buffalo has to be the worst place you could be. Did you hear that?
He probably just doesn't like to be cold.
Okay.
But he's Janu.
What does that mean?
Janu is just Janu, which is a good dude. But like he would rather be in the sun. He would rather be in the sun than the snow. And if it's a preference, hey, I mean, like he gets what he got. He went from the Patriots to what?
He's Miami.
The Dolphins, and he was with Tennessee.
He was with Tennessee for a minute.
Yeah,
before.
so he's been in a couple of places that can make him not want to be in.
Just wanted the snowman to make sure that
6 feet of snow.
There's no. I wish there was snow right now. I wanted to ask you about Josh Allen, your boy, because every time I mention I don't have to mention him. You talk about him. You said he's barking more.
Yeah.
He's more vocal this year.
Yeah.
Why? Where did that? What happened?
When you lose a couple of pieces, like on the team that were a voice, like you have to maybe put a little bit more in your pocket so you can take it out and chew it and spit it out.
Okay.
But Josh gets older every year, so his confidence gets a little bit better, and it's just like a kid. Like you start off not talking, and then eventually the kids don't shut up, and then they just talk all day, dad, 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 which is cool. But Josh is just getting more of a feel of who he wants to be, and not what the world wants him to be. And Josh is comfortable with being who he is. So he understands that for this offense to take off the way it needs to, all these young guys need to hear and see and feel Josh Allen on a daily basis.
Tua and Trevor got paid.
Yeah.
And it brings him down to the 13th highest paid quarterback in the league.
That's how the league is.
Does that bug you?
Nope. Because Josh's time is coming again. It's coming again. And then when he comes again, we'll probably have steak dinners probably every Monday instead of pizza parties.
Is that right? Do you eat these pizza muffins?
Yeah. But them pizza parties are lit, but it might be steak and lobster now.
It should be.
Which it is already.
After that
But it's like Josh is probably, because the Christmas gifts get better and better every year. Josh got his Fat Cat scooters to Rolexes to this year it'll probably be a Patek, you know what I'm saying? Patek for the protection.
Is that the first time you've said this?
Yeah, that's the first time I said this.
Okay, Josh Allen, it's Patek on the menu.
Season.
I wanted to ask you one last thing. I saw your beautiful family.
Yeah.
You have these 3 amazing children.
Yeah.
It's like more of a question for the audience. Can this audience imagine having this man, Dion Dawkins, be your father? Like, we need to sell a show to Netflix.
I'm a loose cannon, and they have so much fun.
I bet.
Oh man, Diana does a great job of parenting and teaching positive in parenting and trying to switch up the culture, and it's tough. But me, as a loose cannon, I'm telling you, when I walk in that door, it is tornado.
She really deserves the All-Pro.
She is an All-Pro, and she's been that.
We love to hear it.
And she's been that. But definitely, when it comes to that fun meter, it is through the roof. It is through the roof, man. They are spoiled out this world.
I don't know how you have the energy. I literally don't know.
I really don't know either. It just happens. But I feed off of people though.
I guess.
I feed off of people, and then when they run up and smile and say, "Dad," it's just like it's a shot of energy.
Yeah, I got this other question about the other Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Josh Hines-Allen.
It's one of my favorites.
Asked if he changed it. I'm so happy he got paid.
He's one of my favorites.
Every minute. Yeah, he's amazing. He was asked if he did that to avoid being called the other Josh Allen. He said, "Well, I'm 2-0." And y'all face them on week 3, Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Want to respond now?
Y'all want to respond?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think me and Josh have a good relationship. So I respect Josh a lot. I respect players that play the game the right way. There's a lot of guys that talk, and there's a lot of guys that play the game the right way. You know, I appreciate Josh even asking me input on certain things, and I'll tell you this, right? Like I had a interview on the herd, and I was talking about Trey, and I was talking about Trey from the Bengals, and I made a comment about how, you know, with some of these defensive linemen, when they don't wear gloves, it brings just a different feeling on the field, right? Because, like, you know, we do a lot of things to protect ourselves, and our fingers, if your fingers go, you kind of play a little softer because you don't want to bang your hand.
Okay.
And when a player like comes out there and plays with no gloves on, it's like, all right, this guy has a little bit different to him. This year, Josh is playing with no gloves, and he messaged me the other day, literally the other day, and I reposted him, and I said, you know, but I see you, kid, or I see you, and I appreciate that because I know that, all right, he's bringing a little bit more to his game in this year. And I think that just with that little bit, it'll take him even further because he's one of the greats. He is a great player. He's the size, the speed, the respect, just the person on and off of the field. I am a fan, and I respect him.
I love this. Sounds like you're really excited for this primetime game, week 3.
I enjoy playing in good players because it gets to show why I'm who I am too. Because like in this market here in Buffalo, there's a cloud over it, and with the cloud being over it, but sometimes the light doesn't shine on some of the players, and I'm not just talking about myself. Like we have a lot of players that you know should be on a top 100, should be on an All-Pro list, should be on a Pro Bowl, should be in everything. But sometimes with the markets, it definitely sways a couple of things. But you know, I'm a soldier to the game.
That's
so I'm gonna keep on
and it's
marching
all love,
forward.
it sounds like. I don't feel like you want to beef with anybody right now.
Nah. I'm a
Dion,
I'm
you
too
can't
real with
say
it.
nah. You beef with people all the time.
Nah. So, but you call it beef. I just it gets spun.
Tell it like it is.
Like I just speak the truth. People ask me about the Jets all other time, and I'm just like, and they're like, what is your beef and with the Jets? And I'm like, look, there ain't no beef with the Jets. It's just some of the players that say things that they shouldn't be saying. Like, I don't think that, like, for example, right, if Michael Jordan is on the court and there is a player that has no name, nobody knows who he is, he should not be walking on the field and talking to Michael Jordan like Michael Jordan ain't who Michael Jordan is. Josh Allen is Michael Jordan. So you want to talk to MJ in front of me and I'm his personal protector? Oh, yeah, I'm the first one to throw hands. I'm the first one, and I'm going to be that every single time. Like, that's what our life is, and that's where my mind is. I am a protector. Everything in my life has been that. I protect my family. I protect my friends. Protect my quarterback. That's who I am.
Here's a question. Yeah. Who on the Jets can go talk to MJ? Who on their roster has reached the Dion Dawkins threshold of you not throwing hands? It's a good question.
You know.
Reddick, maybe, if you showed up?
I love Haas.
So if could he come talk? Could he come bark at your quarterback?
I'm going to just keep it a buck. Can't nobody bark at my quarterback.
So nobody.
So
nobody can talk to MJ.
Nobody.
I like it. I think it's the way it should be.
Nobody.
There's nobody like you. And that's why you are amazing and fans love you as much. Okay, we have one more question from what? Oh, Temple with Reddick.
Yeah, Temple was hot.
Let's FaceTime your boys. Get him to camp, no?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to, but what is he doing now?
I don't know.
Wait, what is he doing now?
We don't know.
Did he report to camp yet?
He is not.
Bro, maybe I should call him.
Let's FaceTime him and see where he is. Let's see where he is.
This is crazy.
Let's see. It's your boy from Temple. We should just check in. Let's see. I asked Aaron yesterday, when's the last time you talked to him? He goes, when he got signed, when he got traded. I said, that's a long time ago.
Let's see, man.
Oh, boy.
Let's put
Haas is not going to love this.
I hope, listen,
that's
bro.
all I need, an angry pass rusher mad at me.
He won't be mad.
Oh, no?
And what if he's, like playing duty or in the weight room
lifting?
lifting?
Have clothes on or something like.
Hey!
He's not going to answer?
He's probably at practice now.
You think he's practicing?
I hope so.
Is he one of the best?
Speed, agility, skill.
But their defense is supposed to be top 5. Out of the top 10 without him?
Are they out of the top 10?
Without him?
I think that Haas is a big piece.
Game changer, I agree.
But first of all, the Jets have a great defense and team every year. Mm-hmm. They're a great team. Like, their defense plays us hard every year. Mm-hmm. Their DNs hit us in the mouth. Their D tackles are strong.
Mosley.
Like, Yeah, they're linebackers. There's corners. Everybody. Look, the Jets do a good job.
I'm sorry. What
But
is the world ending? Are pigs flying? The Jets do a good job is coming out of the mouth of Dion Dawkins. I've seen it all.
But they do. But I mean, the players are still the players.
and those players aren't MJ, according to Dion Dawkins. We love you. I'm going to save you some trouble because your PR is like getting itchy about all the Jets talk. I can just, I know you're the best. Anything else you want to get out there? We talked about parenthood. We talked about Josh Allen.
Drifting. Let's talk about drifting.
What do you mean?
Do you know what drifting is?
Oh God, no, I don't know what. Why are all the players at a point in their career where they're interviewing me? No, I don't know what drifting is. Tell me.
Do you know what drifting is? Car drifting. Like, have you ever seen
like Toretto?
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift?
Toretto.
No, Toretto was
a bad
late
guy?
in that movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Like he only had like maybe 2 minutes in that movie.
Jordana Brewster, gorgeous. She's the sister of that guy with the bald head that looks like The Rock, but he's not.
He's not The Rock.
Vin Diesel.
And
then
but
that's
drifting,
all I know.
Drifting is
Tokyo
driving
drifting.
cars sideways, very fast.
And this is what we're doing these days.
This is Snow Motorsports.
Snow Motorsports.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
I can't imagine cool. Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott are like, this is cool. Get me some merch.
I mean, they actually enjoy it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are they? Who would make a good drifter out of those two? Brandon Beane or Sean?
I think Bean.
Shut up,
Bean.
really?
Big baller Bean, bro. He has the big baller mindset.
Big baller Bean. And on that note, like I said, there's no one like him. The leader
Right.
on this team, Dion Dawkins.